Hi planner friends! If you keep buying new planners and hoping the next one will finally work for you, this video is for you. You buy a new planner and think, okay, this has to be the one. You set it up, decorate it, and maybe buy new stickers and accessories specifically for it. And for a while, you're very excited to use it. Then a few weeks later, something starts to feel off. You realize there's not enough space, or maybe there's too much space, or maybe you don't like the weekly layout. Eventually, you keep forgetting to open it. And somehow, planning just starts to feel like there's more work than things you actually need to do. So what do naturally? You start looking at another planner. And before you know it, you're watching a planner reviews, comparing layouts, and thinking, okay, maybe I just bought the wrong one. Then you buy another one, and the cycle starts all over again. This is a common situation that a lot of people encounter that's not often talked about, and I hope that this video can help you, inspire you in a way that give you ideas where you can stop this loop. I have definitely experienced this before in the past, in my early days in my planner community, and I have felt that many times until I found my planner joy. But if you don't know what isn't working, you might bring the exact problem into your next planner. So I highly recommend before you buy any new planners, I want you to look at your current planner you're using right now. And here are some simple questions you can ask yourself. What is actually frustrating me about this planner? You have to be honest and be specific. Don't say I don't like it. Maybe you can ask yourself, is there not enough room to write? Or do you have a bunch of sections that you will never use? Or do you need to see your whole week at once? Are you constantly writing things on sticky notes because your planner doesn't have a place for them? Or maybe you have plenty of space, but you just still don't open your planner at all. And that last question is important because sometimes the problem isn't the layout at all. Maybe your planning system just got too complicated. You have a habit tracker over here, a daily to-do list over there, a weekly list somewhere else, and another notebook for everything that doesn't fit. At some point, you're spending more time maintaining your planners than you're actually using it. If you're encountering this issue, try for 1 week, try stripping your planner down to things you actually need. Maybe that's just your appointments and 3 important tasks each day. That's it. Keep it simple. Don't add a tracker just because there's a tracker section. You don't have to use every part of your planner just because you pay for it. Sometimes an empty section doesn't mean you're using your planner wrong. And if the layout itself isn't working, experiment before you place it. This is actually one of my favorite things about planning. You can change things. It's not too late. If there's a section you never use, cover it with stickers or washi tape and turn to something else. This will help. If you don't like how the page is divided, draw your own lines. Maybe you're someone need a one big weekly to-do list instead of 7 separate daily lists. Then try it. Your planner doesn't have to look the way the planner company intended it to look. It needs to work for you. And I would actually give yourself a few weeks to experiment. 1 week, try a simple task list. Week 2, maybe try time blocking. Week 3, maybe separate your personal work tasks. Pay attention to what you're naturally doing because sometimes your habits are already telling you what kind of planner you actually need. For example, maybe you're constantly adding sticky notes because you're running out of room, and that's information right there. Maybe you actually do need a bigger planner. If you're leaving half of every page empty, maybe you don't need a daily planner. If you keep forgetting your planner at home, maybe it's too big. Maybe portability matters more to you than having tons of writing space. If you're constantly flipping between 5 different sections just to plan one day, maybe you need something where everything is visible at once. These things you should pay attention to before you shop. I know this is $1 million question, it's definitely very hard, but I hope this helps.